Hello. It's time for more Genshin Impact. Welcome to 5.7. The update where Dainsleif finally returns. For some reason my game's not full screen. Okay, there it goes. My toolbar was still there. Oh, I gotta re-up that. Never mind while I was here, I was doing things. Things you'll never know about. Until, like, I don't know, sometime between now and Nodcry. So, welcome to the new update. We're doing things, TM. New domain. New echoes. I already have them. Oh. Huh. But I already did that one, and that one, and that. Do I have to do them solo? Is that why they're there? That is weird. Did it just give you all the rewards right there? That's... Oh, and I gotta tell the guy to shut up. Yeah, get rid of all these exclamation points. I need not exclamations. Nah, it doesn't look very nice. Yes, I am here. Yes, I got currency. Alright.
Bring some perspective.
So, who's excited for a little Skirk action? Or in some of these, less than fine artifacts. And there's my elixir for the month. Or month and a half? Yeah, month and a half. And here we go for hey, did you know the update's out? No, you don't say. Well, hey, here's the maintenance for the update. Oh, also gift enlightenment. What's this do? No story. I don't remember. I remember it's supposed to be something along the lines of something along the lines of reset your artifact or something. You get to re-roll the same artifact, something like that. Or guarantee a stat. I don't remember. I still haven't even made the custom artifacts. Hey, did you know that there's a new Skirk quest? Well, I won't accept it yet. But it's probably gonna be at the top, isn't it? Yeah, it was at the top. It's in Natlan. But you know what I'm gonna do? For Skirk, I am going to go right up here. That's where I'm gonna wish. And you know what I'm gonna do? Here's my ritual now. Go to Hydro, get Ed Sheeran. Oh hey, it's one of those guys. They're a part of the theory. I had to get nice footage of those. Harder than you would think. Let's see. Gonna wait until night. Hello, Marco Master, how you doing? Currently doing a Skirk pull ritual. You win that 100%? Fingers crossed. Well, I gotta get up high somewhere. Maybe I should have left Shaska in the team. Also, that is a really nice night sky. That is a really nice. I have every character except, of course, the two new ones. I have well, at least one copy of everyone. Is it directly up? No. I'm gonna go over here then. Over here's surely gotta have a view. Of what? Oh, you'll see. Or actually, it's incredibly cloudy. Maybe you won't see. Curse you, Ochkanatlin, making everything so damn cloudy. But yeah, I have everyone. Including... Oh, for some reason it didn't show it, but yeah, I have C6 Chi-Chi. What do you think what will be released after all regions get released? Welcome to the stream, Dark Mage, and no, I haven't. I'm setting up a pole ritual. I just gotta get up high. So I've come to Natline. I've seen a lot of people be like, hey, you can get to the Primordial Sea if you go to Fontaine. You can wish there. And I'm like, no. I have somewhere better. Well, that looks like a nice bit of constellation there, maybe. It's like Orion's belt, but like... extra. Orion's extra belt. So how's the sound mixing? Is it going up? All the angles and childs in your timeline? Yeah, probably. Well, I need to look north, I think. Yeah, over there's north. I gotta climb all the way up here to get a good view. What will happen to the story after Frost region? After Snezhnaya? So, after that, have you seen the Travail trailer? Alright, look in the sky. Generally north. Well, I just got footage of this. Why can I suddenly not see anything? Or is there a cloud in the way? We're looking for Skirk? No. Seriously, I swear. I found it easily last time. POV child looking for master. Arlecchino, could you help me? I need to find my master. What you look like?
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally.
Seriously, how the hell am I not seeing it? Alright, fine. I'm gonna go to the last place I actually recorded footage of it. Child, you must run across this country. He's like, do I have to? Do I get to fight anyone? No. Then why? We want to send a thank you letter, but you forgot their name. Probably some other world. Imagine you find your sibling plot twist is on another dimension. They release another planet. Alright, so in the Travail trailer, after I see it. After Snezhnaya is the Conria chapter. So that means, pretty sure the Abyss Twin wins. To some degree. There. Do you see it? Also, can I get up there? No, that's out of bounds. Okay. Yep. You can still see the broken moon. Just north of the Children of Echoes. Alright. So as soon as Child goes and does himself the bow, there. He's doing weapons. Very good player. I think I'd call myself an alright player. Alright, now I don't care about the Vortex Vanquisher, so... sorry, Ziphos Moonlight. Right, that Vortex is Jean-Louis. Anyway. So I don't get people who keep everything as Primogems. I like to keep a amount of wishes. There. I have a bit over 1.5 pities. And, probably should have pulled this up in advance. I have my own personal pity tracker. It's just a text file. Or I put like Roman numerals. So, Dark Mage, your regular, already know your main is Klee. How about you, Marco Master? Okay, I'm at exactly 0 pity. Good to know. Alright. First 10 pull. Here we go. Two Skirks. One, 2, 3, 4.
Greetings. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius and Herald of Barbados. As you can probably tell, I'm going out of my mind with boredom right now. So, what's going on in your life? Any issues you're facing? I'm here to listen. And probably to laugh a little. but also to help.
Oh yeah, so have you guys seen the meme going around from the Dahlia demo? The surprise baptism meme? So is that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, people that's joking like, what the hell is that is unhinged? What do you mean surprise baptism? After you just forcibly dunk a guy in water. You just waterboard somebody. Surprise baptism! 20, here we go. I'm gonna say I get it at 50. Surprise baptism! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18, 19, 20. And he's got a lot of reading material, doesn't he? 16 Skirks. I mean, after I can't even get that much in a 10 pull. I'd have to do two 10 pulls full of Skirks. 230. And I'm all out of constellation requirements for the... Not sure if that's very Geo of me. Anyway, hey look, it's half of Paimon's new voice. So, it's just... The new Paimon voice sounds like a mix between Zhonling and Diona for, like, voice sound and delivery and cadence, all that. 3. It's Bakel, that's a good sign. And to explain that, it's just a random thing. Debate Club has a funny name, haha, it's a pun. Therefore, see, I guess I got 2 purples, because I got 2 debate clubs, see? So therefore, if you come across a debate club, must mean it's a good sign, right? The more debate clubs, the better your luck. That's just math. 4! So, 31. 32.
I am Skirk, disciple of Sirtologi, the Foul. You've proven your strength to me along your journey, and earned the right to speak to me as an equal. Now, let me witness how your fate unfolds.
Wish number 32! Less than half pity. Which means I still have another pity for next update. Wait, now, hold on. Do you want to double down the bet? And say this is double 5 stars, right here. $33. $34. Diona. $35. $36. 2 purples, that's good, that's good. 37. 38. 39. 3 purples. What do you guys think? 40, is it? Second Skirk? No, there were no debate clubs. It's a trick question, see if you paid attention. Alright, so the gambling's done. I picked the right spot. What I think the best character is right now? Oh shit, I didn't take a picture. Oh, I'll screen cap the stream later. Gonna post on Discord like Yo, super early pity. The gambling's good, folks. DPS? Noelle.
This
OP
place is
scaling?
pretty
Noelle.
By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Yeah, alright. So in terms of OP, probably Farina. Now I can put away the text document. There we go. Hey, no, I got those two. Alright. Have you seen that so the new Spiral Abyss stats are out right now? Those are some really gross eating sounds. I'm gonna go over to Escoffier really quick. Dahlia, you can leave. Or Skirk. So, the number 7 most popular team comp for the Spiral Abyss right now is just Wriothesley. Wriothesley and 3 empty slots. 7th most popular team right now. He has 75% cryo buff. So he just goes in and beats the shit out of everyone. No, usually you don't see him that often. But it's just the huge cryo buff right now in the Abyss. Although, Escoffier is in 7 of the top 10 teams. Of course she ain't in the Wriothesley exclusive team, but yeah. Escoffier might be a little over-tuned. They had to one-up Fischl, you see. But in terms of overall power, like maximum DPS number, if you have a very specific team, it might be Malwika. For like consistent DPS, Arlecchino. Although from what I've seen, now it's Skirk. But only if you're a whale. Hi, Yansan. Yeah, there she is. Alright, you run a lot. She runs a lot. Match made in heaven. So if you want your own Skirk early, witness the moon. Equip the child, and let the child play with swords. Let him play with sharp objects. And there you go. That's all you gotta do. Oh, I got these things too. You know what? Let's do a little test run first. Also, I don't have enough material to fully upgrade Skirk yet, but I'll try. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna... I'll feel it out. About Zhongli, he's invulnerable. That's all he's got. Personally, my favorite shielder is Noelle, because she can do more than just shield. Yeah, I'm gonna say it might be Skirk now. They have to bring in powerful enemies just so Skirk can fight them evenly. You're angry at Genshin though? Why? What happened? You can tell me I'm not a Fed. Skirk and your character Crystal have too many similarities. Is Crystal one of the ones I read about? Wait, hold on. Another Triquetra. Oh, and it's the double Triquetra. Hold on, give me a second here. I have to. I gotta post that in the file. Oh, and end poll. There we go. Can't keep a poll for, you know, something that's already over. There we go. And exit. Alright, there we go. Alright, give me the Shenna. So yeah, the next video I'm doing, for theory-wise, has to do with the Triquetra. And a mechanic that's been in the game since the very beginning that I am pretty sure is the key behind everything. And I want to get out before Nodcry, because Nodcry kind of has to do with a lot of it. And I want to be all smug and be like, heh, I knew it.
Manifest. By ordinance divine.
After all, what's the fun in doing a theory if, when you're right, you can't rub it in people's faces? Be like, heh, I knew it. I knew what they were gonna do.
Enhanced animal module 75. Billowing surge.
Oh. Looks like she's running away. Gross wheels, big sword that turns into dual blades. That one, right. You told me about that one. That is one I read. For a second I was trying to remember what the hell Dahlia does, but no, I remember now.
Surprise baptism.
There it is. Surprise baptism.
This should be fun. Yeah.
Commencing cleanup. Pair. Please no.
Please no, he says.
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulate.
Surprise baptism, let's go.
Let's stir things up.
Damn, he didn't do it.
May the Archon protect. Yeah.
A touch of frost. From whence you came.
Dahlia's pathetic. Oh yeah, and if you place it down, it throws you in the air. Yeah, Dahlia not looking all too strong right now. Also, what's up with all the freeze teams?
Swift and merciful.
Why has everything got to be a freeze team in the last couple updates? There we go, surprise baptism.
Frost is coming. Spirit blade. Attack. A touch of frost. Getting gear. Dead reckoning.
Oh, I gotta end it with the baptism.
Let's stir things up. This should be fun.
He didn't do it. What element do you see in Nodcry? We don't really have much info on it yet, so... Not sure. Not cryo, but not enough cryo for a nation of it. I mean, Snezhnaya is the nation of cryo. This is just a... Nodcry is only... Oh, whatchamacallit, a territory of it. It's like Russian Puerto Rico. Where... Oh yeah, technically it is. But also, it's kind of its own thing. Oh, did you really like Russian Puerto Rico? Is that the joke that landed today?
Everybody stand back.
Captain America wife charge attack.
We shall prevail.
We shall prevail, and we will avenge.
Pin them down. Animal hypostasis and teamwork is dreamwork. Nice and spicy. Do your work.
I like how whenever they bring around rune machines, they don't let you have archers.
Grant us your blessing.
This is normal attacks. Is this it?
You're exposed.
That's the skill. Charge attack's the dash. And then her ult just turns everything into cryo or into hydro damage.
Out of the frying pan. Yep. Everybody stand back.
I like that Bennett just killed it. First time you've seen that skill. Well, no one really likes to use the parry effects, the parry mechanics. And there's only like 3 of them in the game. Wow, this is a wonderful team, he said ironically.
Can't handle your dream. Huh? Think you can...
catch the dog. Where the fuck's the dog? I don't know where my dog went. Just remember, for Gami, you gotta catch the dog. And you can do it again right away. Alright, reset everything, everybody. Well, I thought I still had half a health bar. What happened? Also, is that even a Diona challenge? That was a Gomming challenge. And everyone knows it. One of the 4.5 stars. Alright, now, oh, and it's even during the day, you can see it. Let me just swap that back to a decent character.
Whose wings need clipping?
Alright, now I gotta go in here. Please tell me we can get rid of the exclamation mark. No. Hey, can we disable constellations? Nope. Then that's still gonna be there. Each time Dahlia gains one of his Elemental Burst Radiance Falter's Benazin attacks, you'll gain 2.5 energy. So you can Dahlia a little more often. Story. Voice.
Annihilated. Extinguished. Surge. Merciless. Fearless. Into the void.
Artifacts oh, hold on. Look at that. Oh, let me just, cool guy or take a break. See that shit? What the hell kind of casing is that? So I'm seeing there's these two pieces here, and, you know, those are there. But behind it is a black hole. So, fucking, I guess that's what a void looks like. That's what the Abyss logo is, I guess. Now, Cool Guider goes back up to block my UID. Same as the other one. The same design as her eyes. Oh, you can't really see those here. Well, anyway. What's that new artifact set again? Crowd damage, hits 0 energy. Yeah, that one. Well, I guess I'll just put that one in, because none of them are very good. Why is that one gotta be HP percent? Pretty sure she's attack scaling. Why is that one gotta be death percent? Yeah, at least this one's pretty alright. And Animo Cup. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, that one for now. Hey, Risley, want to give up your cup? No? Okay. Actually, hold up. Shenhe, why do you have high crit rate? Hey, reshape. You can use reshape for things. No thanks. Actually, hold on. Okay, now. Imagine farming artifacts couldn't be me. But maybe it could. Yeah, why not enhance this hat? This is a decently okay, I guess, hat. It's got recharge, though, which she does not want at all. She wants to stay the hell away from recharge, but you know. Ugh. 2 into flat defense. Crit damage. I just need that crit rate. That's all I got. Yeah, I try to put in half of what I need. Just so, on the off chance I get a ×2, like right now, I'm not wasting shit. Wow, we went 1 everything except for 2 defense. Wonderful. Yeah, this one had 2. Ugh. Disgusting. Alright. For some reason I thought she was a claymore. Oh, whatever. So probably just gonna... Hold on, what's her... Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna give her one of these. There, you can have that one for now. You can hold it. Skirk with a dull blade. Hey, it's the Traveler's Weapon of Choice. So,
is that it?
Yes. If it's good enough for a Traveler, it's good enough for a Trespasser.
An improvement, but it's still not enough for me.
It's weird how they say things for some upgrades, but not others. Gameplay tutorial? No. I say nuh-uh. Yeah, the yellow one in that line. Oh great, I'm just trying to think what the yellow sword is. Hey Farina, show me yellow sword. Harbinger of Dawn? Is that the yellow sword? Or did he move from dull blade to silver sword? Alright. No, not talent. Character Ascension. Oh, filtered by character, okay. Give me the Skirks. Yellow glowing lines, what is a 4-star? Oh, a 4-star weapon. Oof, I need 9 of these. Done. Oh, she needs these? Fucking hate farming these. For no particular reason, it's just I don't have that many. Hold on. Hold on. You saw that too, right? Where did she come from? Oh shit, I'd get rid of that. No doubt, 35 minutes, I'll have to... Yeah, she's that fast, she can instant transmit into my world. Just to check, I'm not in co-op, right? No? Okay, cool. Hey, Yansa, what up?
1, 2... Should need to make a few more.
Is the game audio alright? For me, it's pretty quiet. What you making?
Some topical injury ointments. One of our tribesmen, the idiot, put way too much weight on the barbell for his squats. He lost control and threw out his back.
That does seem like a problem.
He's just lucky others reacted so fast. If they hadn't managed to rush in to stabilize the barbell...
No, the Archon quest's over outside. That could have gone horribly.
I gave him a detailed, clear training plan, and specifically warned him multiple times to have me spot him if he wanted to push himself with heavier weights. But no, the fool got all full of himself, had to try on his own, and refused
If you're
to
heading
listen
out,
to
then
everyone
see ya.
else.
Have a good
Now
one.
he's stuck with a busted back. Even my special ointments can't cure him overnight. What a pain. Now I'll have to go and give them another safety lecture in a few days.
Do it. Yeah, no, she's just here. Oh, it's an anecdote. Anecdote quest. Alright, so we got Yansan, Mizuki, Chevreuse, Charlotte, Nervalet, Fremine, Linny Lynette, Kirara, Dea, Sino Kale, Heizo, Ayato, Miko, Toma, and Sayu. Yeah! Alright, I think I'll have to do your quest later. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the Abyss, actually. Also, stop tracking the quest. Hey, also now it tracks your condensed. Nice. Hey Abyss, I need to get my rewards. Gimme. And that's that. Also, I gotta get rid of your stuff. There we go. And do a bit more ascending here.
Strength. There was once a time when I neither possessed nor sought it. But now it's in the palm of my hand. I'm never letting go.
To 80. And I'll have to build a team for her. And get a bit more of these things. Well, back to Natlin. Where's the quest anyway? Oh, right, it's over there. So I'm just gonna beat this up a couple of times. Probably 3. Because I need, 3. And then just condense the rest. So behold, my tree-killing team. I'm just looking at this guy to see if he's a Triquetra, because he's got sort of a Biquetra. But, no try. By or by not, there is no try.
Time to shine. Come on, we can do it.
Set it up that entirely wrong, but you know.
Open fire! Locked on! Knock him down.
Shower me with grit.
Let's burn this breeze.
Almost got it, and
Open
boom.
fire!
Kill it dead. Come on, give me a 4, I dare you. Come on, give me 4 drop. 3. Oh, I need 9 more. Eh, not a great hat. Big Zimmer blowout.
Time for a light show.
Come on, be mortal. There we go. Go from 200 to 4,000. Let's go. Oh, I was just barely out of range of that. I am very lucky.
Open fire!
I mean, the gambling should have made that obvious, but...
Open fire!
Hold on to your hats.
Strike a pose. Fuse is lit.
Yes, do the thing. Now I can blow you down. I'm a big bad wolf. Don't actually. Makes me sound like a furry tuber. I just realized, since I'm a VTuber, does the V stand for vampire? Also, get rid of this stupid tutorial. Don't need that. Get rid of the exclamation points. Alright, need 6 more. I guess I won't be condensing after all. Oh shit, I completely messed that one up.
Let my name echo in song. Take
Well,
me up.
I did the Barbara before the Farina. Oops.
Locked on. Fire in the hole. Shower me with thread. Time for a light show.
When you have a team to do a very specific job, and you forget how to do that job with that team.
Locked on. Open fire. Locked on.
Couldn't be me. Absolutely just could not be. That is heresy to say.
Fire hazard.
Come on, get your... There we go. Energy collected.
Strike a pose. Time to shine. Come on. We can do it. Go bishop down.
Go E, please. Boom, big numbers.
Bullseye. Locked on.
Void fantasy plant. More like... stupid.
Open fire.
Got it.
Locked on. Locked on. Knock him down. Fuse is lit.
Yeah. Totally didn't struggle up this boss at all. Definitely knew how to defeat it right away. Absolutely. There, 20. Now I just need 53 more flowers. New emissions echo stages unlocked. I'll check it out later. But first, I gotta go add some ass. Yo, Catherine.
Add Ash.
Thank you.
Thank you for Add Ash.
Gotta love niche Genshin memes. And now, there you are. I shall collect these 3 random ass wishes. And deal with Dahlia later. Because right now, it's time to start the quest. And also I'm gonna swap to my Freeze team. And I'm gonna swap Ganyu for the new Cryo.
Okay, let's take a walk.
Wait, hold on. Cardinal Sin. Oh, right, weapon skins are a thing now, right. Kinda fits. I'm not on PlayStation right now, so I can't equip that one if I wanted to. That one probably fits a little more. Not quite. Not quite. Okay, yeah. There we go. Wait, Dahlia. Actually. There we go. Dahlia with the pyro wings. Hello, Eon-san, who is over here now.
Oh, Timenari and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
You Paimon, show us your skills.
Oh, hey, Coach Yan-san. What are you doing here all by yourself?
Seriously, she sounds so much like Zhanling.
Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
It'll take some getting used to.
All right, got it. But seriously, what
We
did you
spent
pick me for?
the last
Some coach
4 or
from hell?
5 years
I'd never force a student
just
to do
hearing,
something they didn't want to
"Hello, I'm Paimon!"
Being said, a little aerobic exercise would
So
probably
hearing,
do you
"Oh, I'm
some good.
Paimon," he's gonna take some getting
Take
used
over
to.
my patrol for a while? That would count.
As soon as this conversation's over, I'm turning the sound up a bit. That sounds more like helping you out.
Yeah. All jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or if they let you in anyway.
Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you. Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, alright? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition!
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look.
Alright, Coach will help you out.
Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
Now, where do we go again? But first, settings, there we go. Yeah, let's turn it up to a 4, see if that works a little better. Sarah, anywhere nearby? Yeah, it's not that far away, so... Got my red and blue swords. Red and black, blue and white. And purplish. Like purple and white. Blue-purple? I don't know, I'm an artist, but I don't know color. I don't know specific color names. I find the people who do to be weird. It's like, that's not red. That's rouge. And now on OBS I turn that down a couple dBs. There we go. Oh hey, an Oculus I missed. Hold on, side quest. Side quest unlocked. And hold on, just to check. No one saw that, no one saw that. Less. I have to remember to put Oculus on the potential list of things to look at. Oculi.
What's this? Was there always a cave here?
And we get sidetracked for 3 hours and Eonsel's like, Traveler, what the fuck? Where you been?
Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is
Doing
it
graffiti.
hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up!
Oh,
Huh?
bye.
It ran away! Oh, yes, our reputation in that land is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
There's something on the ground. It left a rock.
You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it
X.
as it ran off.
Spaceship.
Paimon bets that Hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we
Spaceship.
showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still.
F.
What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key?
What kind of key is shaped like a freaking Primo Gem?
Though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
Space. This is the key to the hibernation chamber on the spaceship.
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship?
The spaceship.
Wait. You mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat?
Bingo.
So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
No, I still have mine. Always make sure to keep it safe and sound. Now I have 2 rocks.
Yeah, these look identical. So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is...
One belonged to me, and the other to that filthy traitor, Aether.
Knew it!
You go beat him up in a while.
Keys to a
Maybe,
spaceship.
probably.
Huh. Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Oh, wait, no. Descender.
Thank you for the
But
proper
anyway,
terminology,
now we know where
Paimon.
it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation
Space.
is that your brother lost his key somewhere not far from here, then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your brother was here recently.
And the Abyss Order.
Yeah. Man, this is so crazy.
Also, we left his club. Can I have it too?
The Anson's patrol on a whim.
Use it as a sword.
And now,
Give it to
we
Ito.
made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your brother. Should we keep
Or give it to
following this
Ayato, 'cause it'd be
trail while
funny.
it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Anson?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Anson, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I found a funny
Here to
rock.
let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Wait, canceled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Dun dun dun. Didn't expect our suspicions to be confirmed so quickly. Sounds like Aether is on the move again. I'll find a way to speak with him in person this time. I gotta, and also not forget it this time. Gotta.
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation at war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe, but that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far, so I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case.
So I'm kind of liking the idea of, like, oh hey, congratulations, you beat the Abyss. But what about the Abyss cultists? And it's like, damn it, should have foreseen this one. Well, I am keen about finding out more about the situation. I can provide some information on the Abyss Order.
Great, then let's head over together.
I know things. A spaceship and time for you. Now let's get a closer look at this spaceship. It's probably in here. Spaceship key. Yeah, she's got a similar blue crystal right in the middle. as some things that are celestial in nature. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk all the way over there. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Just go right there. And we're here.
Malika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Eon-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking?
There was a
What's the latest
typo.
word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular
Crazy, because they've
quarrel
been
with
fighting the
them.
Abyss for hundreds of years.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for our recent victory over the Abyss?
Seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
I mean, spreading the
It's
Abyss
too
isn't
early
really
to say
their
anything
thing.
definite.
They
For the time being,
mostly
we
just want
should
to
continue
kill
monitoring
God.
the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces, for starters.
Well, they have a trespasser on their
However,
side.
This is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
Nuh-uh, I got beef. I have beef, and I got a grill.
Oh? In
Gotta
what way?
grill somebody. Current leader of the Abyss Order is my Oni-chan.
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what his goal could be?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. And that's what I'm hoping this quest gives.
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, she's been trying to track her brother down and get some answers. But he's been avoiding her.
Yeah, been ghosting me.
So
Whole
you
time.
two have fallen
Answered my
out.
texts, no.
A
Answered my
pretty
emails,
common
no.
occurrence between
Never at
siblings.
home.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right?
Correct.
Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
That sounds like a plan.
I'll
A
join
plan
you.
that I shall
right
do.
Now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Yeah, do it.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need.
Can you
send
carry me
word
over
to
there?
right away.
Paimon, hold on. Hold this rope. I'll carry you like a kite. Why did it make me jump? Like, why did it jump sideways? Oh, whatever. Also, what did it say this quest was called? The Key something? The key that unlocks fate. But, did you know that this drill is the drill? What the hell? It'll create the heavens.
Look, it's Eulalie.
Huh. I wasn't
That was a weird
expecting to see
pronunciation.
you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Eulalie out of the house.
Yeah, that was better.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something?
No, they want your
The more I thought about it,
things.
the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Hey, she's saying your brother has poor taste.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. If I were him, I'd have changed that name long ago. Changed that name. Of what?
Wait, what? Are you saying her brother is a member of the Abyss Order?
Yeah.
I only said that because I was mad. But maybe I went too far?
No, not far enough.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Eulalie. Anyway,
She's like, shit, I thought that was in my head. Hero shot.
A little amuse-bouche.
Destruction. Break them all. Oh, so I see. Her E drains her ult. Also, probably should have put that up a while ago.
Off to the freezer.
There we go.
Phew. Much better. That's more like it.
I like the 2D stick behind her.
Impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy
Oh, they
their
kind of
base?
appeared out of nowhere, so nowhere's a stronghold. Good to know.
Hey, was there a battle here just now?
Nope.
Need any help?
the warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold.
That we assume to be there.
Fulfill our task. Yoo-hoo! A little amusement.
Destroy, destroy, kill, destroy, maim.
Forward! Crush them!
Kill candle. Got it.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it.
Bet. It broke it.
Resistance is faltering. Now's our chance.
How did I dodge that? I wish to know.
Off to the freezer.
Burn, baby, burn!
Warriors, attack! After them!
Yeah, come on, warriors, attack! After them!
Get to work.
Strike a pose!
Mine to wield. You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with
You know, I haven't actually used her fully charged ult yet, with the cutscene and all that. I don't even need to do this, but oh no. Joke's on you, I have Barbara at C6.
a dash of frosting.
Lolene, beef papa! This stronghold is
I
neutralized.
killed Dio.
Good work, everyone.
Zawurdo.
The Abyss Orders all bark and no bite.
Is that a
To be
is that a pun because they're Rift
this
Hounds?
was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Nightwind. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
Huh?
Yeah, my
Not
C6
sure I
Barbara.
follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
No, the
convinced.
C6 Barbara intimidated
Don't
him.
forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm
Transformers.
saying we don't know
Roll
enough to be
out.
sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
So we're no wiser as the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. If I could only get Aether to talk to me, I could get answers for all of us. Heading back to the Collective of Plenty. That key is our only lead so far.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious.
Actually, it's not a key, it's a key
Maybe
fob, so I
we
can
finally get
hit
some
the
answers.
beeper.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
Alright, now, back in the middle of nowhere. Alright, I gotta walk back to the middle of nowhere. Can I go up slopes? Yes, yes I can. And again, I can also just walk up slopes, apparently. Good to know. Got them gone, you knees. Or ankles. Hello again, random hole. How are you? Still can't approach it, got it.
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for
Didn't I
clues.
take it?
There's
Oh,
no
found
time
it
to waste.
first,
The
originally.
Infernal
Okay,
Lolly are
right.
waiting for us. Oh, we've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the
We
heck
scoured
did
the
the
left
key
side of
end
the
up in
cave,
Hilichurl's
and the
hand?
right side of the cave.
Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out out of your brother's pocket as he passed by? Huh. Seems kinda ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes
And then
in life,
Dainsleif walks
things
up like,
just go missing, and that's that.
have you seen where I parked my car? Oh, well, it's not Dane,
Oh,
but
thank goodness! Someone's here. Please help me.
Who
hello?
are you? What happened?
Hello. Conrian.
No.
With, was
now
that
isn't the time.
out of season Intevets?
Please, you gotta help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Are you that hilly Cheryl from the Just Now? You come to the right person, but where monsters?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Oh, they could just be right around the corner over there.
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
how?
have
There's
special
no time. They're
eyes.
coming. We gotta run.
Where do you intend to run to?
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things.
She has exclamation points and question marks?
Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay.
Maybe I can find an invisible enemy.
What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
Matches, I told you! Shut up!
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Let me help you up first. PTSD! Suddenly I can see him.
Huh?
Now I'm in the time. I entered her
Finally see
timeline.
them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
I'll take care of these Rift Hound slimes myself.
Great! Thank you, Savior.
Savior?
Shower me with prey! A little elusive!
Shower me with prey, for I desire food. I was gonna check what my crit rate is, but I forgot.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell.
Yes, you
Looks
can
like
see
we're
things.
slicing
There's
in
a
thin
teleport
air.
waypoint.
Kinda funny, actually.
I could see them once I held her hand.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let me do it again. Let's try it one more time. Want to make sure I got all the monsters. Gotta censor the hand holding though.
Sure.
So lewd. What?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Oh, didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
Dire Edith.
No worries.
But like
Paimon's
Edith.
Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With her around, you'll be safe from any monsters. As long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa, that must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
That would have made us more monsters than the monsters. I would never do something so horrendous.
Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
How about we chill in that cave?
Good idea. We'll take you.
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
What did it say here? You might get cornered by
already
monsters.
took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdre?
Paimon, look at the
Small
eyes.
village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Yeah, come on, I have
Sorry.
a name.
It
And
just
multiple
slipped out.
titles.
I was caught off guard.
And that's a new one.
The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us, so my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
The
I've
DC
heard
character?
people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Okay, what's the rest of the description?
So that's why you were lost
Other
for
than
words when
blonde.
you first saw her. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
Why does Traveler look like, what the
Actually,
fuck, what the fuck?
I don't think it's her.
What?
It's
But
supposed to
didn't
be
you
a
say that everything
dude.
matched?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young man.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really?
There's someone out there who matches that description, yeah.
Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Then it turns out it's actually
Who is
Dainsleif.
it?
My Oni-chan.
You have a brother? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's him. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness. Please, can you take me to see him?
No.
Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
Huh? But isn't he your brother?
He's all kind of an asshole.
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for him anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
Okay, but is your ankle fine? You always believe that the savior will come.
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing?
An easy
Seems
character?
kind of far-fetched.
Spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying. Of course she's not a lion. She's a person. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order?
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers. What's wrong, Deirdre? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh, I just, how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's
You want to
all.
pull for me? Got it.
3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean?
You got the hots for me. Got it.
What happens
I'm your
after
Oshi.
30 seconds?
Yay. How am I supposed to respond to that? Look, can we just go find my brother?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
Alright then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy.
Yeah, when Paimon was on her own, she nearly
What
drowned.
a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your brother when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Yes, if they need our help eating all this food. Just leave the girl in the cave, walk halfway across the country. Hello again, Coach.
Oh, you're back! How did it go? Find anything?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on?
Maybe?
That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us, and since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
So they're stupid, got it.
Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards?
Wait.
They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Yan-san.
Well, it's technically my brother's fault.
Great. Thanks, you two.
Hello there. Why did you say General Kenobi?
Timenari, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though.
Of course I do, Sutura.
You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy.
Is there anything less than normal?
Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
I mean, you could just attack them.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Seems suspicious. Could this be related to their true objective?
Well, The shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so
very.
long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Traveler.
You there, boy who needs a shirt. Cantaloupe.
Huh? Is that Timenari? What brings you here? Is this like a meet and greet? I wasn't. I'm so nervous.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a Traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero, that could be
A second starstruck.
once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life.
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions.
And besides, this first impression is already terrible.
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
Let Paimon guess. An autograph, right? That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
No.
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
I will ragdoll you.
But I am still on patrol, so please, great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Seconds.
Ugh. Again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
Let's do it. I'm gonna beat your ass. I swap to Jean and throw him off the cliff. That'd be funny.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Timenari for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
Was it really sparring?
Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Okay. Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Give me a report.
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nada. Not a damn
Nothing
thing.
much, no.
Eh?
Someone mentioned that the Abyss
Eh?
Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentalo.
Then turns out he's an Abyss operative. He wasn't a problem.
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you,
I pulled out rosary beads and everything. They were super into it.
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
If that's
Yes.
the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war,
Send me at him. Let me at
planning
him.
and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
Actually, since you're here, might as well ask one more question.
Oh? Sure, what is it?
You ever heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people?
Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls.
You must
For
have souls.
starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
Alright, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was
You.
just thinking out loud.
You was short.
You really think I was just trying to flaunt
Get
my
wrecked.
knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Whew, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
Or are you?
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
Oh, met someone in the woods. Or in the mountains.
Really?
They were followed by riptowns.
You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
Yeah, what is this? Freaking handshakers?
That's the part that bothers you?
By the way, don't watch handshakers, it's terrible.
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact. Whether that be
Like, top 20
hand-holding or
worst anime of all
otherwise.
time.
But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Oh yeah, she had Conrian eyes,
Whoever
so
this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
do you think she is the spy? Do you think she's some kind of weapon?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Might as well. She seems to trust me, after all.
It's settled then. check on her.
Alright, so wild guess. They used the Loom of Fate, they tested it out, yeah? And when they did, they brought, as just a test, they brought back one Conrian from the early days, back when it was just a little village in the middle of the underground. And she more or less has no idea what the hell's happening. And the Savior is basically just describing any Descender. Or it could be describing the Third. Which, by the way, I believe is the Abyss Twin.
Deardith will still be here, right? Oh, it's so quiet, though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Moving carefully. We can already see the whole cave, so...
Traveler, watch out!
Bonk. Maybe she's a spy. Or sleepwalking.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
If I thought it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge. And somehow, it still hurts less than I expected.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Wow, we've been gone a whole month?
That's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. She already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh. For
Well,
someone
here.
on the brink of
I have a
starvation,
pocket full of
you're pretty
food.
preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
Could she really just be an injured civilian?
Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Ask nicely. You're unbelievable. Sure, I know, just a recipe. Only takes about half an hour. Or an hour and a half.
Paimon's getting hungry now, too. Go on, then. You can join us for dinner.
Paimon, why so salty? We need to use all the dishes, or all the spices.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
That's 2 favors you owe me now. Hope you're keeping count.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deardith.
Why is the plate sideways? That's how you spell.
To make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
And you can
Yeah.
see Sumeru from here.
And it's all thanks
Oh,
to
that
you both
big ol'
that I'm
pyramid.
able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
But she thought she might starve to death. Time probably passed unbearably slow.
When I was young,
I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars.
Alright, so not from
And
underground.
often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
No. Wait, why would she think that? Does she know about the false sky?
But my grandma would tell me the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
That seems kind of right, but also no.
I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
Yeah, go, you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child.
Maybe you could use this spaceship key. Got to find the Celestial Impound lot, though, to get in the ship.
Who knows?
Beyond the
Maybe
stars.
one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Yeah.
Looking
One day.
unlikely.
Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I've got.
Good for you.
It's pretty cool.
Just wait till you find out space is dead.
Paimon kinda wants to root for you
And
now.
Tevat might be the only place
Sorry.
left.
I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal, just like my grandma.
The more we chat, the more convinced I am she's not a bad person. It doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her? It's like $2 an hour, though. You have any idea how many primos I could get after one quest?
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Hold my hand.
Oh, still invisible, huh?
Gotta do that trick. Touch me.
Can you see them now?
Hey, it's the same two frickin' dogs. Yeah. Time to put down old Yeller.
Oh, Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
Paimon, make sure you stand in front of her. If someone gets hit, let it be you. I have no idea how you get energy as a Scoffier. I'm just gonna say that now. I have no idea how energy works with her. Strike a Poe. You know someone named Poe? Like perhaps that panda? Maybe I grab these?
Mine to wield.
Now this is a different Abyss creature, so you know, at least it's different. I'll have to read her skills later.
Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them?
It was only 4.
Paimon's Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
Because you were talking about space, right?
Spaced out?
Maybe you need Paimon's helmet here.
That's a pretty bold move.
Give her the
under the
ODST.
circumstances.
I was just... the image of the Traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
Alright. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area.
Granny Eatsley
It's
runs
getting
up.
Late.
Don't you dare flirt with my
Are you still
wife!
here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
Firstly satisfied that Deirdith isn't a threat, but can't hurt to monitor her for another night. Okay.
Alright.
You're cooking breakfast.
Deirdith will be... Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
You stare at the hibernation chamber key in your hand, start to relax, drift into a deep sleep. Soon a vivid dream fills your mind. Cutscene? Or just dialogue? Right, the Night Kingdom. Hey, look at all the totems I've done. Not quite all of them yet. I don't know where all of them are. Oh, hey, it's you. Stop, I just leveled that one up. Stop feeding it Intevats. Aether and the Lord of the Night? My head, it hurts. Well, everything went all dark. My headache, it's gone. That was some fast-acting aspirin. I think I hear a voice in the darkness.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed.
For the DC character? Not really. I find him rather silly.
Sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
And let me guess, she's gone and she nicked the key. No, she's here and she is...
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to,
She holding my hand?
You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right? Huh. You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Do you?
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
I still can't remember anything. What did I see in my dreams just now? Polychondria, something like that? It's not Aether in the Night Kingdom at the very start of my dream, but... You know, that was like one frame. Never mind, memory's gone. Can't force myself to remember it. I went back to sleep. We can catch up in the morning.
No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Well, you are in a cave. So the shade is here. And then Paimon's already asleep.
Well, Deirdith, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Yeah,
Remember-
I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
Alright, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again?
Oh, just put a quest marker over your
what
head.
if I
I'll find
your
you.
Sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Mail.
That's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address.
No, I got the mail
How about
system.
this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
She's like, who?
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
Paimon, we found a stupid one. There's some abyss shit going on over there.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're running away?
Then see Eon-san
Where?
running.
What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs! You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
Hold on, let's try the hand-holding again.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
I bet. Try and test a method will allow you to see them.
You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves?
It's
Or
time.
is it us? Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes.
She isn't really here.
Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Alright, so. I think my initial guess is proving correct. So I'm thinking she is from way in the past, back when Conria was like in its infancy. And she can see enemies that are from the past that are here. But she can't see anything or anyone from the future, which is now. And she's just a weird paradox walking around. Thanks to the Luma Fate. They're trying to figure out how it works, basically. The plot thickens. Turns out there are also monsters which I can see, but Deirdre can't.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line. Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Nightwind right away. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdre.
No, come with
See
us.
ya, and please take care.
I already walked this far from the cave. Come on, just walk with us. We're right next to the freaking, we're right next to the Collective of Plenty. It's not that big. It's not that big of a walk. Come on, you can do it. I believe.
Hey, Eon-san, we're back. We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
2 mages.
The front line has collapsed.
Huh?
Ours or theirs?
How?
They deploy some kind of secret weapon?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed,
Good.
not ours.
Oh, feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Do we launch an attack? Do we unleash the Pyro-Orcon's might?
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there.
Was it Granny
But
Eatsley?
just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They
Dainsleif.
stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a
It was
vengeance,
Danny boy.
cutting them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized.
The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated.
Alright, I got it. I think I know who and what.
I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person.
Don't worry, I already have his photo ID.
They're a neutral party. We'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly,
No, they're
force to be
friendly, but
reckoned with, so we don't want to come across
mysterious.
as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum.
Alright, challenge her to an arm wrestling contest, win, and then say, alright, we'd like to help you.
We're already pretty confident that we know this person.
Yeah, we know everyone to some extent.
Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
Yeah, he missed last year, so it's good he's back now. Hopefully, Yuri is back to voice him. So I don't have to. The lack of looming voice. So, the strike is pretty much over at this point. But not quite everyone got back in time to record their lines for this update. The travelers are among those two. Or among the, those who couldn't. No, I'm not gonna make it. Come on, come on. Made it. No one could say I didn't. See, who needs an Animo character? Sup, D? Were you waiting for me?
It's been a
No, Yuri.
while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
Alright, tone it down. No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons.
Please don't mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
We need to get past all the brooding.
It's quite alright. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance.
Hold on a second, checking Dainsleif for any Triketras. Or other symbology that I'm studying.
Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Ian-san! Hey, Dane! Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend!
I'm pretty sure I've already narrated to you how she works. I'm familiar. Ian-san? Yes, I remember the name. But I will not invest more emotion than is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of principle to me. Fine, since you helped break the stalemate, we'll let you off the hook. Since Ian-fan wasn't extended, we'll let you off the hook.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with the Natlanese, the odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
I've been on the case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still, I am none the wiser. can only assume they have gone to great lengths to keep their real operations a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Natlin. So whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actionable intelligence for now, we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. That's almost like a star pattern on his shoulder. Leave them to their secret plots. If they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make them sacrifice greater and more painful than they could ever have anticipated. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's forces. They'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. That outcome is well worth our time. And the sooner we do that, the better. That's right. The ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
That is not what I was saying. I was saying that was our backup plan. But sure. Let's go with that.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy front has put him in a good mood. Oh yes, delightful. What about you? Any news to share from your end? I found my spaceship. But like, my brother's spaceship. He can't leave.
Well, actually, we found her brother's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. He must have lost it.
He's here? So he's here in person. Unsurprising, given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't.
2.
She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably her brother.
Hold on. That girl called him the Savior.
Yeah, that's right.
Ellipses.
Something the matter, Dane?
The last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm. And not just that. It referred to your brother then, too. But who would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense. Term's been around even before the Cataclysm? Freaking ancient ass.
Wasn't her brother called the Prince, though? Where did this Savior thing come from?
Oh, when we were, getting ready to, steal your meteors. Well, when he was first granted the title of Prince, the Vinster King and the entire court of Conria set about loudly proclaiming that the might that he would bring to the nation. They made it sound as if, with him there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Conria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. They lionized him. They said, look it, it's Jesus. The Savior was a celebratory title given to the prince by those who believed this rhetoric. Of course, you know how that story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was the Vinster King's lust for power.
Huh. Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in him.
Is that why Aether is so determined to revive the homeland? Because he thinks he's failed as the Conrian savior? That certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons. As for the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. Like me! I suspect she descended from pure-blooded Conrians afflicted with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain how our people retained such ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
If she can't provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Nightwind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
No, I can go another few rounds. I will consider it, but we must discuss our next steps first thing tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. Yeah. Just seeing that it was in fact an Archon quest. What time did it say again? Yeah, fuck, I'm just gonna go to sunrise. Probably 8 o'clock, but you know. There. Exactly 8. I am nothing if not punctual. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. The app? Alright, good thing. Hey look, literally anything else. Well, I don't think I'm going to be gliding upwards, so... No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine. Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Murder.
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan.
Oh, so they've been Spider-Manning her all around, all night. Got it.
After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Natlan.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all! And with any luck, maybe we'll find your brother there too!
And crush him, once and for all.
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
I beg to differ. This is wasting time. But don't you want to fight alongside a hot chick with a giant motorcycle made of fire? What are you, gay? You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival. Sounding pretty animo there.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Very well. Then I will go there alone. Thank you for the intel, Leon-san.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif.
And besides, the Traveler will go with. And you guys can all show up like the Riders of Rohan and bail us out.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Alright, fine, I'm coming.
Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
Gotta say, Oshkin Island has like so many fucking teleport waypoints. Lore-wise, I guess that means it's a whole lot of shit that went down here. Like, Jesus Christ. So much Abyss shit to suppress here.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
Mm-hmm. All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. So that means you're weaker than Noelle. Got it. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your brother again, even better. Let's go!
So as to what possible element Dane could be, since, you know, Skirk here is a very cryo-coded Abyss person. Yes, yes. Hit 5 and Dane's Love does a thing. Then you gotta wait 12 seconds for him to do it again. Party setup. Yeah, well, let me just, first of all, let me swap the weapon out for Claren's. She's not using it right now. Second, let me check my... Alright, not the worst, but I could use more attack. So let's up that clock. Oof. Alright, how about the other clock? No, it's HP percent, damn it. Alright, I guess we're upping this clock in particular. This is the worst. Alright, and that's enough of that one. So, Movie, how you doing? Let's get to this part 2. See how we go now? Alright, have a good one. Hopefully you enjoy the quests. Alright, let's do the flower instead. ×2. Crit, that's what I like to see. HP, flat, that's not what I like to see. ×2 bonus. Hey. Well, at least it was attack. The thing I'm trying to level right now. No, ×2. Yeah! A third ×2! It's pretty good. The facial expressions are killing me. Oh yeah, Travel has a few cases of, what the hell's going on? Yeah, that one sucked. I'll throw that one in. Alright, big crit. You know, hey Hoyo, if you're listening, why does this... It's just high enough to cover the fucking XP bar. Please get rid of that. Just move it down slightly. ×2, yay, and crit damage. Ah! Alright, alright. So mostly leveled, 2074 to... Alright, I got the good ratio. My Skirk should be good now. I just need another Ascension, which, you know, 54 more of these fuckers. Oh yeah, and Talents. Why is that one up? So I'm gonna read here, try to figure out how the hell her ult actually works. Void rips absorption damage. Alright, let's see. Not reliant on elemental energy, but instead on Serpent's Subtlety. When Skirk has at least 50 Serpent Subtlety, she can expend all her Serpent Subtlety to unleash her Elemental Burst. Alright, so she's at least 50% ult, and I guess she absorbs all the nearby cracks? So in phase Flash Mode, Havoc will be replaced by Havoc Extinction. Special Burst, consuming Serpent Subtlety. Okay, I think I got it. Also, I'm just going to, what do you need? You need suns. I got a fucking load of suns. Oh good, it doesn't kick you out of here. But right now I'm just getting rid of all the greens. What's the upgrade? 1, 2, 3, okay. Man, I'm gonna run out of more before the stream's over. Yeah, I got no horses. All the king's horses and all the king's men could not upgrade this freaking waifu. Also, I'm using all of the things I just farmed recently. For Risley. Actually, should I use this freeze team? Well, I can't leave now, so I have to. There's no backing out once you back in. What's up, bitches? Oh, also I have no way to deal with cryo. Hey, Dane, you wanna... Thanks. Can I just, like, absorb these, please? Yeah, come on, let me fight the dog. What the dog doing? Also, as my whole team moved up. Alright, let him do his burst. Do his stupid explode. And now Barbara will kill him. Oh no, anyway. Go, Barbara, go! That definitely sounds better than the Go, Barbara, go!
Mine to wield.
Ow. Owie, mister, why would you do such a thing? Freaking dick.
Am I still?
Nah. See, bitch, I'm immortal. I didn't bring my C6 Chi-Chi, but I brought my C6 Barb.
Off to the freezer.
Mine to wield.
Break, obliterate, destroy. I'm already dealing decent damage on her. And she's hardly built. Hey, Dane, wanna kill this guy? Thanks. He's like, do I? Yeah, obviously. Yeah, Frida's not even close to being full. Also, I hate the Electro ones. Hey Dane, wanna do your thing? Thanks. Here, eat some, whatever that is.
Let the show begin.
Relentless spectre haunts us. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it, vain.
And now they're both down. Hall to the corrupt and angst of the frigid glare. You missed, you missed. Freaking losers, can't even hit me. There we go. Ow. Well, she died. Whatever that happened, death. Now I guess I just kind of wait here. Hey Dane, would you like to do your business? You missed. You missed, Dane. Couldn't be me. It was all you, buddy. Okay, now here's your chance to redeem yourself, buddy. Thanks. Now if I grab that heal, will Skirk come back? No. If I throw Dane off a cliff as a ritual sacrifice, will Skirk come back? Alright, just any second now. Here, have some sushi. Delicious sweet shrimp sushi. Heals only 150 HP though. There, model froze for a second there. It's better now. Trust. Hey you. You there with the punchable face. I want a word with you.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
Yes. It is indeed. I'll take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So where's the Traveler's brother then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
Oh, the Traveler lost his car key and he's been searching everywhere for it.
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
You have a trident for a head. That makes you stupid. I win the argument, haha. Get mogged. Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours, at least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe you've already won. Or that you can still turn the tide of this war.
Then allow me to be frank.
I thought you were Inquisitor's
As far as
Baptist.
we are concerned, our prince has already won by other means.
Did he catch the snitch? Did he summon Exodia? What's up?
And I do not merely mean this battle. No. His Highness has achieved something far greater.
I will find out in 2 years what that is, I guess.
For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
And that is... Titch.
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction.
They kind of needed a shade for that, you know. Although, did we just learn that someone with connections to the Abyss, at least to some extent, you know, one of the sinners happened to have merged herself with a shade of life?
And then used the loom of fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? He used the Loom of Fate? Wait, Does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Nightwind was all a smokescreen to give him some cover? Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived.
Look at beware.
And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Khaenri'ah restored to life.
Ellipses. What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws, and my ears tire of your tedium. Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving its ley lines? Like, we've done the reweave ley line thing before with, like, Nahida and shit. It doesn't reset time. It still happened, and just people forget.
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just rewove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Khaenri'ah has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions.
We're asking you
even
simple
after the
questions.
truth has been plainly revealed to you.
We're asking you questions. And you're saying, haha, you fools for not understanding the answer I've already given. It's like, you haven't given an answer.
Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Well, you've been hunting down a random civilian that's Khaenri'ah. Are there signs that I could have missed?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh no, they're coming after our Latinas.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
I also vaguely remember seeing Aether in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There were other signs as well. Chose a retreat from the stronghold. Meditation of Abyss Order followers. Can't see monsters at the same time. Much that Deirdre could see. She couldn't see the ones I could. Only see monsters in each other's sight making physical contact. Submit. Assuming he's right, the known possibility arises. There are two sets of ley lines, layered on top of each other, both trying to coexist. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Deirdre. She's Khaenri'ah like Dane suspects, and that means the past is the now, and the now has been done. The survived Khaenri'ah that he speaks of might actually exist, and despite hailing from that separate time and space, Deirdre has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion that Khaenri'ah has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. Typo is the only one thing that should demand our attention in this instant. Oh, it's the, but it's he is the only one thing. And that is silencing this man for good. No, there is, yeah. I don't even know what they're trying to say there. Word saladed. Oh, do your thing, my boy. No. Because you're stupid. Hit him, Dane. Good. Alright, what element next? Electro? Nope, that again. Alright, if you really want me to do this so bad, then
I'll protect us.
Ow. Hey Dane, wanna do your business? Cool beans. Good with the moose.
To be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlam, but somehow that didn't feel satisfying at all.
Ellipses.
Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Gyarados is the only potential lead we have. Let's introduce her to Dane, see what's up. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Conria, yes? I have said my piece. I doubt Conria could be revived so easily. But if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. No, you come with. You come with, dude. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Ellipses. Just stab the guy really quick. No, the other guy. Exclamative ellipses. Humph. I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. So is Daedalus just fucking immortal? Curse of immortality has struck you too, then, Hayden. Christensen.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Huh, your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Ask Capitano, he knows a way. Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
What, you're gonna summon more dudes? Ones that can die? That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. I took into account what you did in Conria. You'll soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little.
No. 101. Ellipses.
What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden Christensen. You could have easily blamed the Prince for his betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them, but he was nowhere to be found. we knew that the great abyssal power within him had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at his choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything he's doing now, including his regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in his heart.
So the great abyssal power within has been divided up? Is it perhaps to the 5 sinners?
And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I don't know. You can turn to the Natlin god. She's nice. I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd have never expected you to forgive him. Had you been so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student Sertologi was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. There's little point discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What, too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is,
I'm just a selfish dirtbag.
I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me.
I have fucking 4 arms now.
By the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely.
Then, just die.
I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Conria we once called home.
Oh, well, first it was underground. 2, we had a king, he was kind of a dick. 3, it exploded. No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. Dang, he's just gonna stab you in the back again. So, Conria we once called home. Dezo slowly closed his eyes. Countless memories of Conria flooded into his mind. All the sights, memories, and feelings, everything etched into the heart and mind, gradually brought back to the surface. Simply recalling everything seems to take a long, long time.
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
I can tell you about how much of a dick you were. I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The loom of fate. What have you done? Tell me. Oh, took your memories into our new ley lines.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me.
Except they were already.
The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conria's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Conria from that age. The Loom of Fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories.
You need access to Irminsul.
And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
Do you remember that one hot dog stand? Now the Loom does. So the Loom of Fate is running as we speak. And the so-called meditation your members have been performing. Its purpose was to supply the Loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking!
Nah, that sounds stupid.
What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
Nah. Nuh-uh. So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy who has sworn to hunt you down.
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition.
Ah, so that's it.
Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Conrians who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
Alright, follow-up question. Who the fuck's gonna occupy the new nation you're just popping out of nowhere? Seriously, where are all the people going to come from? Ley lines don't handle that. Gods and good old Bow Chicka Bow Wow handle that. And you ain't got none. Unless you want a city of hilly churls. So this was your true goal, to lure me here, guide me into a state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army. That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the Loom of Fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the Loom of Fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete!
Doubt it. Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any prices for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Alright, time to go to that same cave a third time.
Nice. I like the rain.
Apparently, this is nice, and she likes the rain. Heard it here first, folks.
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
Oh yeah, it's only been like a day. She said she'd be here for 3. New Paimon. I think I'm already used to the voice. Judith, you okay? Did something happen? Oh, Dane just fed a lot of bad memories. What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? Is this where Judith is right now? So, she really is.
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end.
No. But Conria is.
In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland?
You're gonna be a hilly churl. Probably that one that was in the cave. That's sad.
No, wait. Don't answer that.
Leave while you can.
We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around.
Don't. Dude's a dick.
I'll carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything.
So I guess it's important to note that in the past, it's like a couple days before the Cataclysm, I guess there were just freaking rift hounds running everywhere.
It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. Surely he must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way, when I
Have
do
this
find
key.
him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
Memento? Wait.
Huh? What is it?
It's fading. This is her future. This is her fate. Give her the key. May we meet again in 500 years. Sup, little bro? So that's what happened. Istara, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place. You knew of all this, dickface? I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. The Cataclysm first began 500 years ago. I, as the Prince of Conria, was prepared to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Deirdre, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned. I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me, but then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. Mine? So, she actually did it? We've been separated ever since I awakened in Tevat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. Then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. So he didn't know where I landed. His search with Dane was to find the Traveler, still asleep in that meteor. But it seems during the cataclysm he did find. I knew that no matter what I chose, I regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. And then, but when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person. You're saying 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment? I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. Never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So, my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Ishtaroth? Deirdre succeeded in bringing us together. But, unfortunately, it's versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead, the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Conria really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do? Not yet. But I've taken a very important step. Now, the ley lines of Conria are complete. I always thought that Tevat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones can't be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So, I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buy me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. The Lord of the Night did say before that she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Intevat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Deirdre to cross paths. That's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that, at least. What I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this? After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in the meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it. Why? Why is reviving Conria so important to you? Don't understand, is it really just because of guilt? Give me one moment here. I return. Ellipses. When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. What, your memories were erased? But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. So something tells me, when we both first landed, we were studied and they used him as the first test subject. And they drew out memories, because memories are functionally power in Conria. It's leyline power, but from space. Spaceline. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. And that's also why he's a trespasser, and not a descender. He completely lost who he was, meaning he did not have a will equal to the world. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me to be a descender. Like me. Ellipses. 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 Ellipses question mark? Sornova's like, fuck's still going on over here? Fuck you doing over there? I don't know why, but the way you're talking just doesn't sound like you at all. Aether, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye, Lumine. We will begin anew at the end of your journey. And Paimon didn't learn any of that.
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you.
Hey, is the feast ready?
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks
Oh no,
to
we
your
killed them
efforts,
all.
no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Yeah, they still didn't answer any damn questions, so...
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot more glum.
Oddly enough, that sounded a lot like old Paimon. Except for the, but looking a lot more glum. That's definitely new Paimon cadence. I'm fine. It's fine. I just need some time to take everything in. Are you drunk again? Yes. Yes, you is.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now.
Slow to
and
wake up,
learned
understandable.
Quite a lot.
Huh? You met your brother?
Yeah, we had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
Yeah.
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too.
Oh yeah, by the way, so about that theory, the next Genshin theory I'm coming up with, now that I'm done with visions. I know what Paimon is. And got that seated in there.
But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
That's what I heard.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated.
Maybe I should go talk to her.
During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else.
To keep out the Abyss, yeah, I remember.
So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines.
Ah, so she wanted access to it too.
She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan.
Oh, good.
However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Phooey. Maybe she'll tell me.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate.
Yeah.
I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
Yeah. You've got a point. Still feels like a mess, though.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first. In the same direction, though.
Huh?
Eon-san, leave her be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
Paimon, let's go to that cave. Meet her again. Say goodbye. One last trip. Die bush. That so many characters are doing the throw your sword technique. Ever since they got to Natlan, it's just like, alright, Kanish does it, Mawika does it. Some of the random NPCs do it, and now Skirk does it. Boomerang sword. Alright, I would say Kale does it too, but that's an actual boomerang, so I'm 90% sure that does not count. And there she'll be. Where you know it, you've fallen asleep, drowning in a myriad of thoughts. Faintly sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. This time sends you into deep sleep, where sweet dreams await. When you wake up, there's a hilly shirl staring right in front of you. And give me my primos. Actually, it's just a wish, but you know. It's what primos get spent on. So there we have it. There, all clicked. That was a good quest. There, 105 wishes still. I still have over 1 pity. 1 full, complete pity. Alright, so I probably won't be streaming Genshin until the next big update. But, yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. And I'll definitely work on leveling up my Skirk. Pretty sure I can still get some more of those flowers. Oh, did she just sit like this for a while? That would be good for footage. Pretty sure I can still get some of her flowers down in down here. But in the meantime, let's see. Think if I'm missing anything. Guess I'll see if the teapot has anything. I think I may have opened it or may have emptied it yesterday, but you know, maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm forgetting. Okay, yes, I did. But before I head up, alright, I need to actually claim the right. Get money before spend money. I should claim these and see if there's anything new I can make. I did a little slight bit of wood farming this last week. Yep, everything needs the same fucking wood. All the sand bearer. Why aren't you easier to farm? Why is there just no one spot where you can easily get a bunch? Alright, and I probably should've. Oh no, it's just rocks and shit. Never mind. Don't need it.
If you ever...
No. To Mondstadt! Where there's super easy access to cooking and smithing. Just immediately get level 10 in the battle pass. Hey, you know a guy named Child? They didn't. I was talking about freaking the fake sky and all that. Look for something I have plenty of materials for. You know what? Screw it. Egg. Actually, no, hold on. Running low on steak, actually, I think. Yeah, 1 steak left. Let me make that 20 steak. Hello, I would like all those things I ordered like 3 weeks ago, please. But I was like, Jesus Christ, took you forever. Alright, they're in the box. Same box I always use for stuff. Let me guess, you want me to make 20 more, yes? See you next week. Alright, any things I'm missing here? Before I sign out. Trans domains, I can do those tomorrow, it's fine. Now that all my resin is gone for today. Or is it? Almost. Oh, technically I could do a nap. No, I'm just gonna... Actually, how much time? 6 minutes. Yeah, I'm not gonna ramble for 6 minutes. But yeah. Let's just say... the next theory... it's got a... it's another big conspiracy. I think I have some pretty revealing answers about the world of Teyvat. And Paimon. And also, it works well as a sequel to the last one. And if you want to see that theory... oh, I got a playlist, pretty new playlist. Go to my playlist. The Vision...
The abyss is like the
yeah, the
world's
Vision
shadow.
Conspiracy, that's it.
It's always there, and it will never perish.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Shut up, Timaeus. Well, Sky and Natlin. Yeah, shit, I'll check that out really quick. See what the new echoes are. I only got one. I did not like this Imaginarium Theater. Unlock, unlock. Unlock, unlock. Alright, Shenhe, what's yours look like? Eh? I need one more key. Well, I know what I'm getting next. But I can't get Kazuha's because it requires level 90. The only level 90 character I have that's on this list is Hoot, or not Hootout, Ganyu. Damn, says something stupid. Jean, 80, Chi-Chi, 80, Ningguang, 80, 80, 80, 81, 80, 80, 80, 90, 80, 81. Yeah. So, Shogun next. Alright, good to know, good to know. Anyway, I did not like this one, because the entire thing was just... hey, make sure... we're gonna be giving you cryo characters, but make sure you save all of them until the very end boss. Or else it will one-shot you. Repeatedly. It will completely wipe your entire team if you don't bring, like, 2 to 3 cryos. Then what the fuck's the point of bringing all the cryos in the first place? If you gotta save them all for the end boss. Ho yo. I just don't like the bosses at all that demand you use mono-element teams to beat them. Like, oh, this boss. You gotta hit it with about 20 cryo a second, or else, oh, it'll just do an insta-kill move on you. Or the beef bowl. The taco bowl. Oh, it'll only lose its intense super resistance. It's 90% resistance to all damage. If you hit it with Pyro for about a minute straight. And only Pyro if you get even a single drop of water on it, it goes back into its shell for another minute. Yeah. So anyone just joining now, yeah, it's actually about time to end. Quest? Good. That new Raiden Echo? Looks good. And theory about who the hell Paimon is, and a big explanation of the world? Upcoming. I just gotta gather more Triketras to make sure I'm correct about this. So, if you have a Triketra that you think is like, yeah, that's good, you can either go to the description, or not description, the comments down below and tell me it, or... I want to be clear, Triketra's like the symbol on Paimon's chest here. That. The 3 intersecting semicircles. Or, on my Twitter, I posted a question about it, showing all the ones I already had. So, unless something comes up, I'll be streaming more Mass Effect 3 Gunless. Insanity Gunless on Thursday. This time on the docket, it is Tuchanka. All of it. All of Tuchanka. All, like, 5 quests. 5 missions, whatever. On Saturday, Part 2 of Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. And Sunday morning, the long-awaited... Let's just finish up Halo Reach with Adina Tarouse and Dead Videos. Finally. It's been forever. Wanted to finish it before we left, but unfortunately, nobody's schedules lined up that time. So anyway, in the meantime, remember one thing, would you? No matter who you are, where you are, or when you are, have a good one. Eder out.